So I have something different for you guys today. We are doing an Apple's AirPods Pro 2nd generation review. So I just bought these and I figured it would be a great deal to actually do a unboxing and do a review if I like them, not like them. See, look at my beautiful wife's hands. I hired her to do this part. Actually, I didn't hire her, but it's like, hey, come hold these and model these off. So when you unbox it, you see you have your own initial on it. So I actually initialed hers on it. Is the regular, it's basically the same box, but you notice a little bit different because I have a lanyard holder on the side of it. So there you go, you zoom in, sorry about the autofocus, and it beeps once you pull the AirPods out, but they look the exact same as the next generation. Another thing I noticed is the headphone options. You have extra small here, small, and the medium is the regular ones. They also have large. I absolutely love them, so let's get right into the video. Thank you, wife, for doing a good old review, and look at that nice ring I got her, and that go mine right there with my initials also. Let's get into it. What's going on, beautiful people? It's your boy Lando Success. Hope all is well. In this video, we're doing an Apple's AirPod review, the 2nd generation. So I actually lost my original ones like a month and a half ago. So it's been terrible because I actually wear them every single day. And I didn't want to go and buy some different headphones. So I wanted to wait until these came out. And I'm going to give you a very unbiased review, what I like, what I don't like about them. All I ask in return is to just hit that subscribe button so you can see more videos whenever I do some up-to-date ones. And doing this one, it only made sense since I paid $250 for them. I might as well monetize so I can make some of that money back. And I bought my wife some. Married life. So I actually received mine at the perfect time because I was going on a 3-hour road trip that turned to a 5-hour road trip. So I was able to use them in a car, in the mall, at a hotel, everywhere to get a different range, and I've been using them at home. So I actually wanted to use them a little bit so I can give you guys an honest review. So the way we're going to do this video is we're going to cover 2 different topics. We're just going to keep it simple. We're going to talk about the AirPods outside of the box without you having them in your ears. What do you like about them? Pros and cons. Then the second thing, we're going to talk about using them, the pros and the cons. So as soon as you pick these up and open them, you're going to hear chimes when you put them in your ear. You're going to hear a chime if you put the wrong AirPods in. You're going to hear chimes whenever it connects to your phone. A lot of different beeps that you actually realize you need it but didn't know you need it until you actually get it. Very smart that they added that feature. Next thing is the lanyard. You want this so bad because having these, you're going to lose them always. They're going to slide out of your pocket. They're going to fall in the car in that space where it's hard to grab. So having a lanyard make it so much easier. I got this at the mall. It was only a few dollars, but I actually want like a longer, like a real lanyard to actually put over my neck. So I don't know what's the purpose of this, but it was only like $8 in the Apple store. So I got it to try it out. The next thing is being able to customize it a lot more. Like mine, I actually put the initials on mine, the initials on my wife. I didn't know that we can actually put our emojis on there. That would have been so much better, but it make it easier because when you with people that actually have the same AirPods as you, you don't want to get confused. Me and my wife did it all the time, wondering whose is whose. We would have to open our phone to see which one it actually connected to see who is the right one. So they made it so much better. Another thing is having extra headphone options. The extra small is so important to people with the small ears. I have very small ears. So originally when I put it in the default ones, I thought they was too big until my ears actually adjusted to them. But for the people with smaller ears, they actually have you covered. Shout out to Apple for basically giving more options. Now, some of the cons with the outside. I noticed my case shift. So when I actually open it up, it's supposed to be firm, is brand new. But if I open up and shift it a little bit, you hear like a little click. Don't like that. And the number one thing I hate the most is, for some reason, when I grab my phone and actually open up my AirPods, it do not connect how it's supposed to connect. You know, usually it showed a connecting to the iPhone. Do you want to connect? Since I got these, it don't show me my battery life. So I've been trying to do anything to make it connect when I open it to find out my battery life. I was on Google, Reddit, trying to figure it out, and nobody could help me. They just said reset the phone. So I don't know if mine is defective. If you can help me in the comments to figure out if I have that feature turned off, but that completely irritate me because I can't figure out the battery life. So I had to download one of the widgets on the iPhone to be able to see my battery life. So it's an extra step that I really don't want to do. Now, some of the pros while actually using the headphones, the first one and the most important one to me is how fast it connects. Before, when you had your headphone, soon as you grab it and put it in your ear, you would hear the bing bing, it will connect. This one is like 3 times faster. It's like soon as you put it in your ear, it connects immediately. And for some reason, I absolutely love that. I don't like the patience. I want it to be quick. These respond so much faster than the other ones, so I actually love that feature. Next, you have the noise cancellation. It is definitely better than it was last time, so you definitely notice it. So when you're in the car, you go ahead, you're tired of listening to your spouse or whatever it is, you hit that button and you don't hear anybody, so it's great. Make it easy whenever you're in plane. Since I was a flight attendant for so many years, I actually love using that feature whenever you're in an airport trying to be in the zone. Then I have the transparency mode where you can actually have them in and still hear everything around you. That completely takes a while to get used to, because I almost fell asleep with mine in, or after a while you will forget that you actually have them in because they like adjust to your ears and sound. They do some weird stuff. Now the music does sound a lot better, but it don't sound too much different than the last version to me. Now we actually have some cons. The first con is actually the voice part. Whenever you're doing some talking, when I was at the mall or something and trying to vlog, it's terrible. Like you hear like a little static, as if I was actually walking into something. So the wired headphones is 20 times better to actually have them in to record. I actually haven't looked at the market on why everything is crashing. I just think Apple is leading the crash for some reason. Got to see what's going on. Let me know in the comments, because I've been busy today dropping off the kid, running around, and I'm trying the new Apple Airpods. So I'm going to do a review on them, see exactly how these going. So versus the one I have right now, is like 20 times better than the Apple Airpods. So I noticed it wasn't as good talking to others on the phone. If I was in any noisy environment in the mall, it sounded echoey. It didn't sound as clear as I would expect for it to be after they waited 3 years to do the next version. So the main thing everybody want to know is, was it worth it? In my honest opinion, I say no. $250 is an amazing price, but if you already have the AirPods first generation, it's not too much of a difference. When it first came out, I was hyped, I was optimistic. Then I watched some YouTubes and everybody hyped it up. So I thought it was gonna be the next best thing since sliced bread, since it's been 3 years since they released the original ones, and it's underwhelming to me. I don't see too much of a difference. I do like them, I'm gonna use them, but I don't honestly believe it's worth the upgrade or actually worth the hype. I could be hating because I don't see my battery life. I could be. But let me know your thoughts in the comments. Do you already have them? Do you want to get some? Make sure you hit that like button, that subscribe button. I'm Lando Sess, and I'm out.